Hey guys, I'm on the Path of Life's Revenge. This time we are doing HMS Viggolina. And this level is actually interesting, and sadly it'll be two parts. Yeah. We're going back to that two-part stuff. And we're starting off with a bit of a branching path here. We can either go downstairs in the water, which of course is going to be another one of our lovely lobster friends here. We'll take care of him right now. Or we can go into an opening over there, which I'll take later on. Right now, we're going to need to go underwater. And for that, we're going to need, Rico, who is up around here. We'll need to climb up here and then just take a bit of a walk all around the place, all around these lockers and such, all the way to a portal that's just right over here, which is Rico's portal. We'll take that, we'll go underwater, and we'll find about 4 tokens and some kind of current pushing us. Oh, there's a submarine here. I don't know what the point of the submarine is, because the submarine doesn't actually do anything. In fact, the submarine is actually pretty much pointless. Doesn't give you anything for any reason at all, and it's just there for show. So there's that. And the birds are going fucking mental today. Huzzah! So, the current. The thing about the current is that as you're going through, you're going to find that this thing is going to pull you, and will continue pulling you no matter what you do. What you can do though is if you miss one of these tokens that it's going to be during this current, you can slowly inch yourself back over to get it by just holding the swim button and just hoping to God you get there. And trust me, you will, but it's going to take you a bit. So either don't miss or get ready to wait a bit to get up there. So, the tokens. Once you get all these tokens, that's about 13 done. Maybe about 14. Yeah, about 13. And then climb up here, all the way to the top, and you'll find yourself in a big ocean-like area. We'll need to climb up this ladder all the way to where there's an entrance, as well as some, health and ammo and such. There's also some tokens up by the corners that leads to about 6 more to add to your collection. Now, well, we're inside another area of this submarine area, and it's not exactly the greatest area ever. In fact, this can honestly be a very confusing area, especially since it's in a submarine. It's actually a aircraft base. You might know this from video games. This is a interesting one, considering our requirement for this is to do some of the 25 aircrafts, as you can tell from the corner there. And right now we are seeing an area where there's some rockets here, as well as some more enemies, including the peacocks we heard before. There's also some buttons here and a lot of tokens just shelved up here. Of course we can't get them, being Rico and all. So we're going to need someone else, maybe Tweak or something. Maybe we can find a portal of his. And that door there is going to lead us back where we started, so let's not go there. We'll keep it open, let's not go back there. Let's go ahead and look around this area that we now have. Yeah, we didn't get far, did we? That's why I went for this area first. So there's some buttons here. You press one of them and it starts to blink. Yeah. And this happens. Get some sounds, and you have no idea what's going on, and then all of a sudden, the rocket just goes up into this tube area, and you don't know why, and it just goes all the way up, and it's gone. So now you're wondering what the fuck, like, maybe I have to fuel up all these rockets in there? Nope. Once you press one button, it stays like that, and all the other buttons don't work, so that's great. So let's just focus on the tokens and not bother with that right now. To get to the tokens, you're going to do something else other than just simply fucking, going ahead and jumping for them. Because as you can see, there's not much room to go for, and yeah, you can't really jump around much. This is where Chain comes in handy, because Chain's portal is here, and you're going to need Chain to actually traverse through this area. We'll need to go ahead up to these boxes, up to these tokens there, and then climb yourself up all the way through, not those tokens, but the tokens that are way above you by climbing these boxes. Yeah, it's these boxes that's jutting out right now. Climb them all the way up and you'll find Tweak. And up above you, a whole bunch of tokens. Including one sneaky token which you'll see very soon. But right now, just focus on traversing through and getting some of the tokens that are right over here. Now, there's also an opening here, a little vent. I would suggest you take that right now. This vent will take you to another area, a hallway of sorts, which you're going to be in a majority of the time for important reasons. Right now, though, there's some bears here. Take care of them. There you go. And there's two paths we can take. One takes us to a door, which we don't want to be at right now, because that door leads to an area we will deal with later on. There's another path that leads to like a dead-end sort of area, but there is a point to that area. We'll come back there later. And the last path will take us to an area we need to be at right now, because it's very important that we get that one done first of all. There's a button here, well, some bears in health, and a little map thing here. That's where that button we press before goes. Let's press this big button, shall we? Let's see what happens if we go ahead and press it. Why not?
Anti-shipping missile away!
And now you know what that fucking thing does. And not only that, you now know what those other buttons did. Basically, you'll have to load up one by one every rocket, and then you just press that button to see a cutscene. There's also this vent over here, by the way, that leads to this cutscene, which leads you to another area, which we are not going to deal with right now. You'll return to this area very soon, though, but not right now. Go ahead back for another cutscene and go down the other vent, the yellow one. This is the vent we're going for. Now then, let's go ahead and get some tokens that are over on that area, because there's a lot of tokens here, and we want them. So let's go ahead and take them. By the way, there's no babies here. The baby thing is done, as you already know, because we got a cheat code for actually getting all the babies. And by the way, the sneaky tokens by these boxes right here, you will not notice this unless you go around and look here. Yeah, it's a bit of a dick move, but hey, you gotta expect that in this game, especially at this point. But yeah, the babies are done at this point. We've saved them all. There are no babies left, so all we have left is tokens, and we have to go and grab them all still. All 100, like always. So let's go ahead and just fill up these rockets and then go back up and deal with them. And yes, we're doing this every fucking time, so good news, there'll be jump cuts. Anyway, there's some more tokens over here. We can take a jump for them for Chang. Just take the jump over there and then take them, and that's it. Nothing over here, by the way. Don't even know what the point of these little gaps are anyway. Now it's time for jump cuts to go ahead and press buttons so we can see what happens when we fire these rockets. Starting with this rocket right over here.
Anti-submarine missile away!
And there goes the sub. No point to it anyway, so fuck it. Now for the next rocket, which is the third one.
Anti-aircraft missile away!
That's one aircraft, 24 more to go. And yeah, that's the most important one, because that's the one you need to complete this fucking level. Now for the fourth one, which is the gag.
Anti-bear missile away!
And now there's more noises outside. But hey, all the missiles are done, so we're done with this area. Now let's jump cut over back at the start and see what happens when we go for that entrance over here.
Attention all hands. This is your general. We will soon be preparing for the final assault against the fur fighters. This carrier's full complement of 25 attack fighters will shortly consign the fur fighter village to history. Victory is assured. Nonetheless, be on the lookout for any fur fighters trying to sneak on board.
Oh boy! Right, so, this area, we have to deal with some white bears, who are apparently dressed up in the clothing you would use for when you're going to be in an aircraft. And of course some peacocks, about 3 peacocks, and 3 or 4 peacocks actually. And they're annoying, very annoying. They will fire at you from over there, and they'll fire at you from down here, and avoid them is not really easy. And there's those other 2 that can fire at you from up there. Yeah, it's a bit of a clusterfuck. Just take them down before you get fucked. They become Bungalow because Tweak is useless here, but Bungalow is useful. Here's the reason why. You're gonna need Bungalow for a puzzle. That door over there is actually locked. And in order to complete the puzzle, you'll need to go and need Bungalow for his jumping ability to be able to actually make this fucking puzzle work. And by the way, there's a freaking token hidden right under the water. It's just right over here. There's no other tokens around here. It's just the only token in this water. I didn't see the entire purpose on why I had to be there specifically, other than just to be a dick move by the developers to hide something that the only reason it's going to be hard for you to find is that you would never think of going there. And honestly, that's an actually good spot. I will give them credit for that. But still, let's come Bungalow and begin the puzzle. Because yes, that door is locked, and in order to unlock it, we have to do a puzzle where we have to jump on 4 platforms. Those glowing ones specifically under the water. You need to jump on them all at one go. If you fuck it up, well, this thing goes down all the way, and you will not have enough air, enough jumping height to actually reach these. And you can't touch those sides either. You have to jump on top of these to activate it, and the problem is, if you don't make it in time, or if you slip off, you have to do it all over again from the beginning. And these things take a time to actually come back up. And it's annoying. There is also a glitch of this puzzle. If you were to get rid of the other ones, but one was already taken down beforehand from your failure run, you'll get this cutscene. But that door, it won't open. You wanna know why? Because that pillar that you just heard just came up. And the game will not register that you've actually gotten all the doors unlocked. Yes, even though you got the cutscene, if all the pillars are not down at a specific amount of time during the cutscene, the door just stays locked. That's a fucked glitch, and I hate you for it. So you have to literally wait for every pillar to be prepared, and then go for it. Do not fuck around. Rush this one, make it through, get it done, and eventually you'll have it done, cutscene will play, and the door will finally be unlocked. Like so. Now we can leave. Yeah, this took me about 8 attempts. It's easy to slip off and have to wait over and over and over again. So I decided to just jump cut all of that shit out of here. There's no point in you watching me fail a bunch, so... Now, let's go ahead and take care of the bears that are around here, as well as the peacock that we can obviously tell is here. And then take care of the tokens that are around here. There's also going to be tokens up here. I'm going to collect everything. What is the point of this area, you might be asking? I actually don't think there is a point. Like, there's tokens here, and there's a teleporter for Chang, but outside of that, there's really no purpose to this area other than just being an area to connect us back to that area we just were of that vent. And that's it. I'm being fucking serious. There's nothing interesting about this area. You can shoot these pipes, and they'll shout smoke, which will hurt you, but otherwise, there's no point. It might also be chained, by the way, just in case. But yeah, like, there's nothing of importance here. There's nothing for us to really do. So we might as well just continue on and say fuck it to this area. Because we're done there. Now it's time for another checkered floored area, which is another branching path. One leads to a slope, and this one leads to some weird little door entrances, including bears. Now, for another branching path, this one's locked though, so I don't have to worry about that. But we have another branching path leading to this door over here, which has some stuff in an opening out here. And once we go outside, this will happen. Get your shit ready, because you are fighting, I'm not kidding, a Viggo Industries Harrier Mark II. There are 3 marks. It's the second one. How you deal with these marks? Well, it's actually really, really, really easy. Just shoot them with your machine gun, or even your shotgun even. It will open the window up and you just keep going at it. You will fucking kill the bastard. It might take you a bit, but eventually he will die and you will take out another freaking aircraft. That is 23 left to go. And yes, there are 2 more marks. We have to take them down as well, and they will look significantly different and everything like that. And really, there won't be any different other than that, the looks. So, yeah, fun times all around. That's how they got the slope where there's a peacock up here just trying to be a cocker. And then just, you'll find a fucking another branching path. One leading to an area with some kind of thing, as well as a chameleon and a fox. Take them down. We do not like the chameleon. The chameleon's a prick. Now, this thing that we're seeing right now is actually like a freaking gun. And the problem is, it does not have the ability of friendly fire. The friendly fire lock is on, so we can't use it. We need to find a way to turn it off, and we'll find that out later on. But right now, let's not worry about that. Let's continue on to, well, this door over here. We'll now go inside these rooms, start this room over here with this skull Indian thing. There are some more enemies, more peacocks and bears. Take care of them. And there's a button here. You press this button and all of a sudden an explosion happens. I'm not joking. Yeah, a rocket just flies out somewhere. We don't know where. Let's not bother about it right now. Let's bother about these bears that are just roaming around right here and being an annoyance. Because they will be. And not only that, but there's also some ammo here for our little energy gun. There's also a bungalow here that we're going to need. There's also a door here which will lead to another aircraft we have to fight. And you're going to love this. Get ready everybody, because you're actually fighting the Mark 1. Yes, this is the Mark 1. And you can see it is very different because it sucks a lot more in its design compared to Mark 2. It's a lot less wings, to be honest. Same solution as before though, just shoot at it and it will go down. There is no other solution better than that. In fact, this one's a lot faster than that, so yeah. That's free, 22 more to go. That was pretty loud too. Now here's a little thing that I don't think the developers actually wanted happening. This ammo here, the machine gun and the energy ammo here, it respawns after a very short distance. This is very useful. You can use this to grind ammo and be able to refuel your guns to the maximum, including your machine gun ammo, which at this point you might be low on. I am at least. You know, this place is the perfect fucking place to get some more of this ammo. You will find that all these kinds of areas will give you that infinite amount, and trust me, you're gonna need this because you're gonna need all the ammo you can get for this mission and the next and the next. But right now, let's focus on some stuff around here inside here, these 3 aircrafts, which we can turn on their jet serve. I don't know what the point is, but I'm sure there's some kind of puzzle here that we're not seeing. And not only that, but there is also a ledge over there, and that ledge has a token. We can easily get on that ledge by either jumping across these aircrafts, or you can do what I did and just jump up on that button over there of the third aircraft and jump up to that ledge over there. You'll see me do it very soon. Right now, though, I'm trying to figure out the puzzle of what the fuck is going on with these aircrafts. What do I do? That's why I notice there is a freaking missile launcher here. However, you can't move it or turn it. It's always stuck facing that way. So what do? What is the solution here? Well, the solution's interesting. First of all, here's that jump. It's a bit of a big jump, but once you make it, you get the token, as well as a bit of a health up there if you need it. I don't. So what's the solution? Well, at this point, you might not know what the fuck is even going on. Like, you might be kind of confused. You have no idea what exactly you're supposed to do here, or if you're supposed to, like, turn on anything. But then you'll start to figure out, maybe these missiles are heat-seeking. And you'll be right. But now comes the timing thing, because these fuckers turn off pretty fast. You're thinking, if I shoot them from here, I'll be going off to press the button and voila. No. You have to press them by your fucking body. So what do you do then? Well, you're gonna run. And you're gonna run fast. But you're also going to jump over this little spot here. Yeah. You're gonna do this for every three aircraft. You're gonna do it for all three of them. And yes, it can be a bit of an annoying one. Considering you have to be very fast, and if you even go a second slow, that fucking thing turns off and that missile ain't going anywhere. So only 20 remain. Soon be 19. And yeah, let's just be honest here. For this one, you're gonna have to make a big jump off the railing, and then that jump over across that little gap there. And you need to do this because if you don't, you're not gonna make it. It is that strict. Once you're done though, you're done with this area, and you have 19 remaining, as you have now destroyed 6. But yeah, now these aircrafts are done, we can now move on to the next aircraft, which is in the next room, by this little hallway here. Be careful, there might be bears. And by that I mean there might be bears on the other end, because as soon as you go through this Pegasus door, there's a bear right fucking next to you. In fact, 2 of them. Be careful of that, and be careful of the bear below there, as well as any other enemies below here, as well as getting some ammo that's by these little rocket things. There's also like another aircraft here, a different kind of aircraft, with your regular aircrafts here as well, about 2 of them. Also an alligator. Kill him. Now, you don't destroy this aircraft. I don't know why. It's an aircraft. You would think of destroying it. But no, you keep it alive. The whole point of this aircraft, though, is that you use it to turn it on, and then you have it just back up slowly to literally decapitate these fucking aircrafts. Yes, that is happening right now. The wings are so strong, they literally cut these fucking things in half. That's amazing. And then it will go back to its normal spot and just stop moving. That's 17 remaining, and about 8 dead. Now we're in this area where there's like a giant, weird technological rocket here, and about 3 of them, 1 being hung on those claws. And there's also some buttons around here. And some more claws. And this button will turn on the jets, which we don't really want right now. There's some more bears, take care of them. Gotta get rid of all the bears. Turn off the jet because it's gonna be annoying. And then climb up these little area right here and take care of the button up here, because that claw will start to move when you press this button. Jump up, get on the rocket, and then you'll find out there are tokens on those claws there. Now these tokens are a bastard to get. In fact, you're gonna need to traverse them in a specific way. It's not easy, and you'll probably fuck up like me. You'll fuck up a lot on there, but don't worry about it right now. Get the chain portal and then press that button over there, and then infute the fucking fuel. I don't know what infute means, but fuck it. We just destroyed a shitload of them, and we have 11 remaining. That means we have destroyed about, let's say 14. That's pretty big, huh? A good number of them were in there, and now they're just burning to a fucking crisp. And now there's a hole in the wall, which means we're going there at some point. But yeah, I had to take a few attempts to get this, and as you can see I jumped, but I didn't actually jump. Yeah, the claws suck. It'll fall a lot of the time. Once you got the tokens, don't worry about it, because you're done with that shit. And I'm at that area right now, because next time I'll be going for that, because guess what? This part is ending here. Yes, I'm sorry, but it's gonna be a two-parter. So, thank you for watching. Here's some bear fighting before we end off. Next time we'll continue on with destroying some more aircrafts and being done with this area. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time in HMS Viggolina.